Hi, this is Stephanie. Welcome to my video about how to improve your energy by using a rebounder. This is one of my most popular videos in German, so now I also want to do an English version of it. And I am personally a super big fan of using a rebounder. I try to use it as often as I can because it has so many advantages. As you know, I'm a big lover of yin yoga, but I also need to have some yang energy, and that's also what I can achieve by using the rebounder. It is wonderful for your lymph flow, and you realize that when you jump up and down a little bit and you start sweating super quickly. Maybe you also have eye bags and you can see how quickly you can get rid of them by using a rebounder, or maybe you have plugged sinuses and you can clear them after a few minutes. It is great for your fascia, especially the tendons, and that's why I also love it so much, because it's the yin part and the yang part, and that just feels so perfect for the fascia. It is great for the meridians. I'll show you that in a minute. And it also focuses the whole body. You have a whole body workout when you do this. And why it focuses the meridians is also because of the toes, especially because you jump up and down. And we have meridians in the toes, and in the big toe it's the spleen and liver meridian, and the second one it's the stomach meridian. There's none in the third, and the fourth is the gallbladder meridian, and the little one is the bladder meridian, and underneath the sole of the foot you have the kidney meridian. Especially the acupressure point or acupuncture point, as you can choose kidney 1, which is also called bubbling spring, and that gets activated the whole time when you jump up and down. It's best if you try to fan out the toes so you can reach all of them when you use the rebounder. It's a very natural movement. You can see little kids jumping up and down, like also in a baby bed when they hold onto it and then they start swinging up and down. A lot of animals do that. And it gives you such a good mood. I love to do it in the mornings before I shower usually, because you start sweating so easily and you feel refreshed for the day. You have such good energy, and it's also so very much fun. It wakes you up right away if you feel tired. It's best to do it with windows wide open. If the weather is fine, then you can also put the rebounder outside. And that's also one of the advantages, I think, because you cannot blame the weather if you don't want to do your workout. You have the rebounder inside, so you can use it anytime you like. What I find important is that you use a rebounder with rubber bands and no steel springs, because they're much gentler for the joints. And also, if you're not used to doing these kinds of workouts, please start slowly. And that's what I did when I first had one. I did it like 30 minutes or whatever, I don't remember. And after that I had a headache, and the next time again, and I was wondering if that is really such a good workout. But you also have to see that your fascia has to get used to this new kind of stress. Also the fascia in the head, and when you jump up and down and do too much at once, this can lead to a headache. So please start slowly, just a few minutes, and the same is true for a weak pelvic floor. In my eyes, this is a great way to strengthen the pelvic floor, because especially if you're a woman, you have to activate your pelvic floor, otherwise you'll pee your pants. So also here you have to start slowly. If the pelvic floor is weak, just use it like 5 minutes maybe, and that's it. And then the next day again, maybe even 2 or 3 minutes, depending on your pelvic floor, especially if you just had a baby. You shouldn't jump right after you had a meal. That doesn't really feel very good. And I want to show you now different techniques which I personally do to activate the meridians, also like I just told you in the toes, but also in the meridian lines along the body. And I'll show you the techniques in a moment. So get ready. If you have a ball, please grab the ball as well, and let's get started. Okay, first thing I want to show you is an exercise how you can strengthen the pelvic floor if it is weak. And it's best if you have a soft ball at hand, and if you don't have a ball, then you can also take a pillow and you put that in between your legs and you squeeze it together. And then you just start swinging, moving up and down here on the rebounder. The feet don't even, they stay to the rebounder. They don't even leave the ground here. And you activate the pelvic floor and just do this very softly, very slowly. You can also swing your arms back and forth a little bit and keep the pelvic floor activated the whole time. And when you do this a couple of minutes, you will probably already feel the energy moving through your body. It's a great massage for the whole body because doing this movement gives a pressure to your cells, and in this way the whole body with all the cells gets a wonderful massage. You can do that as long as you like. Maybe also use it as a little warm-up, and then we'll go on to the next exercise. And like I said, I want to include all the meridians, and I start by jumping up a little bit higher now and doing a twisting movement. And now I also include the arms and swing them here to the sides. So I start to get a stretch on the insides of the arms. Twist, twist, twist. And what you reach here when you do this movement are the meridians in the arms. We have the lung, the pericardium, and the heart meridian here, and also on the sides a little bit of the gallbladder and the bladder meridian. I'm just showing you the exercises real quick. You can of course extend them, or you should even extend them so it's not too short. Next one is an exercise where you move the legs and arms back and forth, and it goes like this. And you swing up the arms on the same side as the legs, so you get a nice stretch on the front side of the body. And in this way, you reach the stomach and spleen meridian along the front side of the body, also a part of the kidney and liver meridian in the upper body, and once again the meridians here in the arms. Next is for the insides of the thighs, which is also liver and kidney meridian. And now you can start by bringing your legs to the outside and also include the arms again, so you get a stretch again on the front side of the body. Okay. Next, you come to the other side. You bring the knees to the inside, and also here bring the arms up again, so you stretch the sides of the body, and that's the gallbladder meridian. That's also a great massage for your intestines, for the large and the small intestine. Okay. Then you can come to the back side of the body and you bring the knees up. And it's a little bit harder if you stretch out the legs. So you can reach the meridian along the back side of the body, which is the ball of the bladder meridian. And then you can also come into a side stretch by bringing the legs backwards. And you include the arms again. But a little bit more sideways now. And in this way you can feel a great stretch along the sides of the body, which is once again the gallbladder meridian. Okay, so now we have the front side, the outside, the back side, and the inside of the thighs, as well as all of the sides in the upper body. There are many more techniques you can use, but these are important ones for the meridians. If you want to have a little bit more intensity in your jumps, you can just jump up higher and also include the arms in a circling movement. Squeeze the buttocks. And also here, do as long as you like. It's great to do this with music on. What I usually do is that I play some music and I do one technique for one song. So it's about a 30-minute workout. As I said, you can also make it shorter or longer. And when you had enough, you can do like a cool down and just swing again, like in the beginning, which is really good for the whole lymph flow. One more time. And you can also calm your breath again. You can already hear it here in me. It's really hard to do this and do some talking at the same time, but it is really so very much fun. You could also put your arms up, or more to the sides. You can just be creative here, do whatever you want. I don't want to miss my rebounder anymore. It's really so much fun. I can only recommend it. Also, if you want to balance the energies of yin and yang, if you want to do something good for your fascia, for your lymph flow, for your health all over, and just give it a try. Okay, I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. If you like these kinds of videos, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, or visit my website yinyoga.be, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you and namaste.